Hello, my friends. Boy Seth here, taking a look at Bo Path of the Teal Lotus, which just came out recently on the Nintendo Switch. I actually backed this game on Kickstarter, and I will admit, I'm a little annoyed because I got my Kickstarter code for this quite late. They had some kind of issue getting keys out to backers, even though the game was available for like quite a long time before anybody got keys, but hey, is what it is. We have the game now, and we're gonna give it a look. I will say, before I hit play here, there was also a photosensitivity warning, so quick PSA there. If you're watching, there was a photosensitivity warning before the game started. But this looks really cool. Looks like a fun kind of like Hollow Knight-ish Metroidvania thing, and I'm excited to jump in. Let's see if there's any interesting options here. Dyslexic font. That's interesting. I wonder what the deal is with that. Game speed. Huh. Action cue icons, controller vibration, okay. High contrast filter, okay. Dialogue music stingers. A few like interesting little things here. We can rebind actions, that's always good. We like that. I'm curious what some of these are like, but I guess let's get a look at the game as it normally is first. Start a new save file. Aw. These like little Kodama. I think this is maybe the protagonist, or related in some way to the protagonist. There we go. This is the protagonist right here. So we are literally born of a teal lotus. That's interesting. Drifting tear of moon where bamboo of crimson loom, the teal lotus blooms. Little haiku to start us off. I'm into it. Okay, and here we go. We can move, we can jump, but it looks like that is about it in terms of what we have available to us right now, at least. What is this? Little paper lantern. It doesn't look like I can do anything with that just yet. Yep, B to jump. Figured that much out. Ah, okay. So we can save and heal at the shrines. Cool. Yeah, I love the art of this game is really beautiful. That was striking to me right away. Even back like on the Kickstarter, I was like, oh, I gotta play this. Asahi? Ew. What do we have here? I must say I have been so far unimpressed with the Tentaihana that scamper about these forests. And it would seem that on this evening, the celestial spit ejected from the heavens is especially egregious. And so incredibly tiny. My respect for the kami evaporates with your every exhalation. Now be gone, you backwards beast, to the bamboo thicket you bumbled out of, and I will spare you from an expedited exorcism. But what if I want to go this way? That guy doesn't like me. Wait. That earring you wear. Now there is something of interest. A peculiar relic. It is clear the kami grow careless with their celestial gifts recently. Or perhaps I've underestimated you. Only one way to find out. Please drink this. It should unlock the true form of that earring you wear. Some tea? Don't mind if I do. Earring transformation unlocked. Equinox staff. Your earring can now transform into the Equinox staff. This is your basic attack. It can be used as a reliable source of damage when defeating enemies. Cool. You should be able to use your earring as a staff now. Go ahead and test it out by breaking the bamboo wall to the right. I should have foreseen that relic growing feeble from rotting in your oversized yet inferior ear. Have you seen these young crimson bamboo in the forest? You should be able to harvest these to use as reinforcement for your staff. Go back and harvest 10 bamboo bundles and bring them back here. I shall turn that dainty toothpick into something slightly more respectable, out of pity and no other reason. Bamboo bulk up. All right. That seems kind of bad. I'm sure that's fine. That seems fine. That seems normal. I'm sure everything's Gucci. Ah, I got a little double jump off of that. This looks like a little Kodama guy. Is that what that is supposed to be? Pretty sure I have enough bamboo at this point, but... I also definitely want to go back to where that other lantern was earlier. Nice little bit of HD rumble going on with the guy's footsteps there. Stone inscription, bouquet of moonlight when darkness has eclipsed her, await the teal bud. I'm the teal bud. That's me. Okay, well let's head back. Excited to get some kind of like air dash or something. Gotta imagine that's in here, right? Yeah, that guy back there seems chill, I'm sure. I'm sure it's all fine. What could possibly go wrong? Hey, bunny. Bunnies. Cute. Ah, you've completed my request. Obedient to a fault like a dull puppy. Perhaps you could be of some use to me in the future, but for now, hand me those bamboo bundles. That should do it. Now try to forge a new path forward through those burly bamboo and meet the misshapen creatures beyond. It may be dangerous to go alone, but so be it. Nice little flip of the Zelda dangerous to go alone, take this thing. We did it. And we got a tea kettle. When missing health, hold ZL to while grounded to sip tea. While sipping tea, you'll be immobilized and your health will be restored at a slow rate. When striking enemies with your staff, you will siphon the energy from them and brew more tea in your kettle automatically. Okay. Alright. Very good. Oh, hey. I wonder if I should just, as a general rule... 'Tis us, the previously foreshadowed misshapen creatures. I bet you didn't expect more dialogue so soon, but you are still new and require guidance. Please ignore the incoherent babbling of my unfortunate appendage. He claims to be able to see beyond this realm, but it is perhaps immediately clear to you that he spouts nothing but nonsense. Squawk! A vision this way comes. See do I, a well-dressed rodent, swing their staff and hit this paper lantern spirit. They will begin to glow and be able to jump again in midair. Ravings of a lunatic. An auspicious coincidence. Or something more. Oh, it said if I hit objects below, I'll pogo upwards. Okay, cool. There's a definite floatiness to the jump, not in a bad way. Another little Kodama thing here. I don't know exactly what that does for me, but I guess we'll find out. Enemy. Go ahead and hit the checkpoint here. Hi. I like how these sort of slowly fall. That's a neat effect. Seems like there's probably something over there too, but maybe I can't access it just yet. Alright, more enemies. Okay, attacking the enemies also gives us an extra jump. That is good to know. I could have used that here, actually. Wonder if going back to a previous screen will respawn enemies. Does not appear to, but maybe I can lure this guy over here. Come on, buddy. Could use ya. Thank you. Oh. I'm sure it's fine. I'm sure everything's just fine. I'm sure that I need some kind of other upgrade to defeat the or to take down the blue bamboo. I have been collecting bamboo, so if another upgrade is needed. Squawk! Yet another vision. A fox flies freely over gaping canyons. Teal petal showers in their wake. Pure poppycock. Oh, I'm sure I have to fall first. Yeah. Well, 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 if it isn't my little tea kettle thief. Where do you get off running off with the possessions of a superior higher being? Excuse me. That was rude. I haven't had my tea for a while. One can find themselves quite irritable without it. So, this is when you hand over my tea kettle that you ran off with. No. Filthy commie dropping! You know what? I shall let you keep the kettle. As an infinitely benevolent being, I think we can come to an agreement here. I'm feeling a bit weary not having a steady flow of tea this evening, and I need an especially potent brew to rejuvenate. In this cave lies a beast whose eyeball would make an excellent ingredient in a tea, and would fix me right up. If you hurry, I might even share a sip with you as well. But alas, there seems to be some sort of impenetrable wall here. Whatever will you do? Ha! Whatever will I do? Little mushroom guy? Oh, he gives me... He's bouncy. He's super bouncy. Don't trust any of these little dollies. Got it. What does that say? Oh, okay. Well, I haven't lost any health yet, dude. Oh, a blessing from the moon kami. I must be the luckiest Kodama in the land. I'm happy you found me. I seem to be in a bit of a sticky situation. You see, I came outside of my cave to find new armadillo to join my flock, and clumsy old me fell down into this pit. Now I don't quite know what to do next. Oh, well, at least I have some company now. Oh, dear. Speaking of company, what in strange garden is that thing? Hide! Kiri Bozu? More like Kiri Bozo. How about that? Got him. Took a hit there. Took another hit there. Doesn't have any sort of health bar. I have no idea how much health he has. There he goes. Alright. Cool. The present. Is he gone? That sure was a close one. You must be stronger than you look to have scared him off. I myself may look intimidating, but I could never have gotten rid of that demon as swiftly as you. It seems like the creatures of this forest grow more restless recently. And look, the armadillo have returned. Ah, but that is besides the point right now. How can I thank you? I know. How about we share some tea while we figure out how to get out of here? Thank you. A baseball bat? Bamboo bat. Yeah, your earring can now transform to the bamboo bat. Hold A near objects with a blue glowing circle around them. Aim with L and release A to bat the object. Wow, your earring can turn into a bat now? Tentai Hana truly are amazing creatures. Now, if we could just find a way to break that blue bamboo wall over there, we should be able to get out of here. I know. Try attacking one of these armadillos into the air and use your new bat to hit it into the wall. Okay, well, hold up. What's the deal with this? Hell yeah. Alright, hold A near an object with a blue aura, aim with L, release with A. I'm holding A. Oh, I see. Okay. Whoa! You did it! These armadillo are virtually indestructible, but I had no idea they packed such a punch. I can finally go home now. Thank you. If you ever find yourself in Uzumaki Cave, please try and find me. I promise to show you the utmost hospitality. Okay. I love it. I don't think there's any other blue barriers here, at least. But... oh, should I, like, knock him all the way back here? Yeah, probably. Yeah, he ain't gonna have a blue aura. Come on, bud. You're coming with me. Whoa. Look at this guy. This guy looks cool. Looks like a Darumaka. Nice. Okay. Well, you're still of use to me, bud. Alright. What else? Is there... do I need to make him come all the way over here? Yeah, it looks like it. Alright, cool. Probably need some sort of air dash to get over there. Okay, let's do this. Cool. Wow, I must say, I am almost slightly impressed. But don't get ahead of yourself. You must still make good on our agreement. Enter the cave, little one. Procure for me the eye of the beast and keep that old tea kettle shall be yours to keep. Let's do it. I can do that. Uzumaki Cave. Hey, our buddy lives here. Whoa. Okay. Whoa, okay. Did you know you were gonna open up that secret path for me, you idiot? Oh, I bet I can hit that back at him too. Yeah, that totally can. Yeah, I love the sort of like thick lines on the artwork here. It's very, you know, like Japanese ink painting, very okami coated. Teal ore. A chunk of ore that glows teal found in Uzumaki Cave. It is said to be imbued with celestial energy. It is used by skilled blacksmiths to enhance the spiritual aura of their weaponry. It can also be grouped up into a fine powder and eaten by those who wish to boost their vitality. Huh. Okay. But yeah, kind of reminds me of Okami a little bit, you know? Not a lot of games with an art style like this, so it's neat that, whoops. It's neat to... It's a unique art style. Another little Kodama guy. Still have no idea what they do for me. Or what I'm assuming is a Kodama guy. Alright. We've made our way in the little mushroom caves of the waterfall. Feel bad for... I'm always breaking stuff. I like how their little tongues come out. Does that mean I'm going to stop breaking stuff? Absolutely not. No! I want to go back up. I missed stuff. I can definitely see this movement being a little tricky for some players. Like the whole idea of having to pogo and like do downward attacks and stuff to get the air that you need. Like that is something that you are going to need to do in order to navigate the world. It feels good, but I can see some players, like especially like more inexperienced players, if you're not, you know, experienced with platformers or anything like that, I could definitely see that being a little challenging to wrap your head around. Let's go over this other way first. I felt like heal just to be safe. Wow, it takes a lot just to restore one like pip of health. Like 5, it looks like 5 T to get 1 health back. It's kind of a lot. How's the recovery? Because you get killing enemies is how you restore it, right? I mean, there you go. I mean, you can recover it pretty quickly at least. I mean, even just by killing those 2 enemies earlier, I got it back up to full. So, nothing too crazy. Little hidden area over here. A flower with a rabbit-shaped blossom. Your paw passes through it when you try to pick it. Huh. Interesting. Okay. Must just be something I don't have access to just yet. Whoa. Oh, you know what? This is probably the eyed beast that I meant to take down. So hold on. Let's go over here first. Some ore. Let's go talk to this person. It sort of looks like a shop. It looks like a shop, doesn't it? A set of lavish offering tables. 3 of them are empty. Nothing I can do with it, it doesn't look like. I thought for sure that little circle back there was going to open and it was going to be that beast that the guy was talking about. Okay. Love the look of the game, love the art. Runs well on Switch. No real, you know, massive slowdown or anything like that. It looks like it's running just fine. Can't wait to play this in handheld on the OLED. This game's going to look really gorgeous on the OLED. I'm primarily a handheld gamer. Like, really making videos like this and streaming is, like, practically the only time I play docked with my Switch, personally. So, I'm looking forward to playing this handheld. I think this is going to translate really well. Ah, I see you found your way into Uzumaki Cave, my new friend. It is dark and gloomy, but it is where my ancestors thrived. and here's where I carry on their tradition as an armadillo herder. Speaking of tradition, it is customary to give those who have helped us special gifts, and that is why I wanted to give you these for saving me earlier. Firstly, a feisty Daruma doll named Chomper. Hi, Chomper. Okay. You are now the caretaker of the Daruma doll known as Chomper. Make this Daruma active by holding L and selecting it from the Daruma wheel with the left stick. Once active, summon them with X. Okay. Alright, so I guess we're going to get multiple Darumas. And secondly, a gift passed down to me from the Kodama clan. Kodama charcoal. A piece of inexhaustible charcoal. This charcoal allows you to produce heat while engaged in airborne combat. To start producing heat, start a combo while in the air. Oh. My tea kettle will reach the boiling state. While your tea kettle is in the boiling state, any Daruma summon will gain an eye, temporarily enhancing its ability. Wow. That's cool. Learn to use these powerful tools wisely and they shall help you greatly on your journey. Now I must return to my hut deeper in the cave. My armadillos, they must have missed me so. That was a little sus. That little area there. What's the deal? Oh, okay. It's a little fight. I want my tea to be boiling. I'm assuming the Daruma can only attack the red enemies. Right? Oh no, I could attack him too when he's down. Yeah, when his belly's exposed like that, I can attack him. Looks like you have to press X to activate him, and then maybe X again to get him to attack. Ow. I guess he probably isn't vulnerable at all until... Yeah, okay. Alright. That makes a lot more sense. Oh. What? Hey. What? It tricked me. It was a Kitsune style thing. Oh, man. That sucked. Well, that certainly took me off guard. I'll give it that. You jerk. Ow. Can I get to that without... Sort of seems like I need... Okay, I can get to it. Alright. So this mushroom. I thought maybe I could feed my Daruma the mushroom, but doesn't look like it. Did he fall all the way down here? Where'd he go? Ow. Alright, well this might not go well for me. Send you over there. Hey, get back here, dude. He just flies right back. That's not okay. I need you to go down to the area where the blue bamboo is. Ouch. Really, you kind of have to you have to time that jump. Don't you do it. Don't you fly back. All right. Missed one. You ain't slick. I see you. Ow. Needs a key, it looks like. No way I'm crossing that. With my current abilities, anyway. What is this? Vermilion Stranger. Speaking a different language. Like a UFO. I mean, okay. Good talk. Well, damn. That was unfortunate. And my last checkpoint is all the way back here, too. Well, at least I can grab this thing that I missed. It does seem like the overworld spirits or currency or whatever is like finite. Little Disney Illusion Island-ish in that way. Like once you find it, you know, it's collected, which is good. Ouch. That didn't work out the way I wanted it to. Man, You float. It's really floaty, especially on your especially going down. It's quite floaty, and so it can be pretty easy. Sure, I was supposed to use him to get up to that somehow. That's fine. I don't even know what they do anyway. Yay, a shrine! My kingdom for a shrine. Does this not refill your tea as well? I mean, it restores your health, but not your tea. Bo, you always seem to show up when I need you the most. My armor pillows have all wandered off in my absence. Oh dear, whatever am I going to do? They must be so cold and lonely without the mighty Shimeji to protect them. There are 4 of them, and they must be somewhere in this cave. Please help me find them and bring them back here to my hut. Armapillo assembly. Okay. This might be a decent place to call the video before we get off on some massive side quests. We've been going for a little while now, and I feel like we've got a pretty decent idea of what the game is. Yeah, I like it. It's, I mean, if you like, you know, Metroidvanias and stuff like Hollow Knight and, you know, like, I think you would probably like this. I think it's pretty firmly in that school of game design. I don't mean that in a bad way at all. I mean, it is one of those. It is a good one of those, right? Uh-oh. Go down there, buddy. I say that we should call the video and... Goro, you look like you've seen a ghost. The demons won't hurt you now. Aw. Maybe we can help these guys first, and maybe then we'll call the video. I don't know. I'm telling myself that I should stop, but then I'm like, but what if we kept playing? What if we just kept playing? What if we did that? I like the movements so much. Like, I like... It's fun to move through the world. Like, it feels good. This is gonna be annoying. Just the way he's situated there is gonna be annoying. Alright. Come join your brother at your dad's house. This isn't even where we were. At all. Well, never mind. He, like, flew back, of course. There's like a whole other one over here. I was probably supposed to send him more so up top. Yeah, that's probably what I was supposed to do. Yeah, and it probably unlocks that little doorway there. Although I don't know why else it would have, Nope. That didn't work. He's definitely supposed to go, like, roughly over here. There we go. Pendula, you've returned. Goro will be pleased. There we go. That's where he was supposed to go. All along. This is the one we did first. Okay, there was another one over here for sure. Probably ought to loop around here. You go down there. All right. Damn it. No. Okay. Go up there. Ame, I knew you would come back. Where the last one is, I have no clue. Maybe it's over here somewhere? No. Where haven't we gone? Let's see. I guess we didn't go, we haven't gone, like, up top, right? Yeah, here he is. No! Alright. Just stay somewhere safe. Okay. Okay. Timing on that's going to be kind of tricky. Nice. Mamoru. Stubborn, yet you can't stay away. Welcome back. That's it. That's all of them, right? 1, 2, 3, and 4. Would you believe it? They all came back. Did you have something to do with it? Ever since I met you, things are looking up for Shimeji. Here, I want you to have this. It's a key. It's the key that we need. The Shita key. Ha ha! Very good. I see what you did there. A key shaped like a mushroom. According to Shimeji, the key unlocks an area in Uzumaki Cave where an unruly beast slumbers. Okay, well, like now I want to go fight the beast. Okay. We're gonna fight the beast, and then we're gonna call the video. Okay? Okay. Get it, got it, good. I was like, oh, after I find his kids, that'll be a good place to call it for the video. And then I was like, oh, well, now I want to fight the beast. I bet I'm gonna get a cool power or something after I fight it. Alright. We do have access to the map, like, straight away, which is nice. It's not some thing where, like, you have to... You know, like in Hollow Knight, you have to buy the maps and stuff. Okay. And they do give us a shrine right here in front of the boss, so that's good. Ow. Ugh. Well. That didn't work out great for me. take out this rock guy first. Does that hurt him? Okay, yeah, it does. Nice. I wonder if I can use this to hit that guy up there. If one gets close enough, I probably could, but I doubt... I mean, I doubt I'm even supposed to do it that way anyways. I'm sure it's fine. Come on. There we go. Nope. All right. Just let me get a rock one time over here. One time, right here. Thank you. Nope. Didn't work. Just want a rock. Just a little rock. Thank you. Still don't feel that I can cross that. Oh, it's another key. Well, we might be SOL anyways. Unless it opens that too. Okay. The Shita key opens both doors. I thought maybe I would need a different key. Is this the beast? Sure is. Look at him. I feel like I need to break his crown or something. Yeah, I figured that fight was going to be a bit of a wash. Uh-oh, he's doing different things now. Probably gotta hit him with the... It's kind of terrifying. Ugh. Gotta be careful with those, because you can very easily take a hit when you don't want to. Like, if I mistime that attack in any way, I'm getting hit. See? Just the way the hitboxes are. Yeah, I'll just call that a wash. Okay. Alright. He's so floaty, like the downward, like going down, there's so much like floatiness to it that it's hard to get as many attacks as you want to get with it. got the second phase. Well, doesn't matter. Oh my god. I got hit twice. Oh my god. Just, you know what? Just end it. Just end it. I just want to redo on that one. Okay. Lock in. Oh my god. If you mistime any of those jumps or swings, like, you're just hosed. And I do feel... Oh my god. I do feel like the game wants you to stay in midair as much as possible for this fight. Like, the Daruma damage, like, if you start to boil, is, you know, is... I don't know if that's specifically what triggers the second phase of the fight, but I feel like both times I triggered it, it was Daruma damage that did it. It could just be a damage threshold, but the game definitely seems to... Oh my god! Definitely seems to want you to stay in midair as much as possible. I don't know if y'all caught that hitbox on that last death. Like, I actually, like, got hit in midair. Like, I don't even know what hit me there. So strange, the way some of this stuff works. Ugh. Like, why did I get hit there? I don't get it. Some of this stuff, I'm like, I don't understand why I'm getting hit. Like, I'm doing the attack. If I'm doing the attack, I should be outside of this thing's weird hitbox, right? Ugh. Let's just do as a general rule, let's go for 4 hits and then move. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. See? Like, I never know if I'm gonna take a hit or not. Like, I never know if... like, I never know if I'm gonna take a hit from the boss. Like, his hitbox is so strange. I'm close enough to attack, but I'm also close enough to get hit. I'm probably getting an extra hit on that one. Oh my god. Go ahead. Alright, second phase is triggered. I was trying to get some health there. That didn't really work out. Oi. Alright, second phase. Took a hit, that's fine. Doing this again. Ugh! You have to be... Okay. Alright. Oh, I don't like that. Damn it. Damn it. I was like, he's doing something different. I don't like that one bit. Ugh. I feel like we were close there. That definitely felt like a desperation move. Ugh. One thing that is also important to bear in mind, I think when he goes for into the middle like this, I think I'm gonna try to get a quick heal. Okay. Alright, he's doing this. Let's go in center again. See, I... Heal. Come on, dude. Oh my god. Come on, man. How much health does this idiot have? Already took damage off of that too. Let me just restart this. Oy vey. One thing that is like worth noting is it's honestly more worthwhile to go out of my way for the rock drops than it is to try to hit him from above like this, because even though the rock drops, you can take unnecessary damage trying to get. But you can do damage to him with the rocks, regardless of what sort of animation he's in, which is not true of the other stuff. Heal. Let's see if he goes in the middle again. He is not. I was trying to get a heal. Oh my god. So frustrating. What an annoying fight. The hitbox is so strange, man. I feel like this should be second phase. Okay, try to get a heal off of this here. God, dude. Ugh. Walked right into that. Oh my god, finally. Whew. What an annoying fight. Alright, we got the Eye of the Beast. Good god. That sucked. That was super annoying. Hitboxes were annoying. Mechanics of the fight were annoying. Did not care for it. I was tired of waiting. Have you found my ingredients yet? Yes, yes, yes. Hand it over quickly. Now, as promised, you can drink a bit too, but only a sip. Sip of tea. Here we go. Here's our dash. Now the rest is for me, but remember, with every sip of tea, a latent gift will be set free. Now leave me be. Go see what else. A lot of rhyming. I suggest you exit this musty cave the same way you came in. There we go. Got a little dash. Look at us go. Very good. You love to see it. And of course, it's your classic, you know, go ahead and use the power you just got kind of moment here. Works out perfect. Whoops. Unless you get, you know, completely destroyed first. But, yeah, I think that's where we're going to call it for this video. This has been a look at Bow, Path of the Teal Lotus. I feel like, you know, we've taken on a couple bosses, we've done some exploration, we've got a pretty decent sense, I feel like, of what this game is all about. Yeah, if you like stuff like, you know, your Hollow Knights and your, you know, your even like Guacamelee or something like that, Ori, you know, if you like stuff like that, I think you probably should have this on your radar. It's out now on the Nintendo Switch, yeah, I'd recommend it. It's pretty cool. It is a good one of those. We'll be talking about this a bit more on our weekly Nintendo podcast, All In a Nintendo Podcast. There are links to that in the video description too, if you want to check us out there. If you like Nintendo and indies, you would probably dig that podcast. And, you know, if you like Nintendo and indies, you also are in the right place here on this YouTube channel. All In Media here on YouTube. Be sure to like and subscribe before you head out. We appreciate that. Let me know in the comments below if you're playing this or if you're going to play this. Let me know. This has been Bo, Path of the Teal Lotus. I have been Seth. We'll see you next time.